Cryptocurrency prices are experiencing some heavy volatility this morning. They were up a little bit, now they're down a little bit, and we're trying to find a direction which we are going to go next. Guys, we are right here. Okay, we are knocking on the door and nobody's answering yet. One of two things is going to happen. Theoretically, one of three things could happen. We could sit sideways, but I highly doubt with all of the catalysts that Shiba Inu Coin and Bitcoin and so on are going to be sitting sideways. So here's the deal. We're sitting right here on the brink of an explosion through resistance lines. Or, of course, we're sitting here on the brink of yet another rejection. We're going to be talking a little bit about the price action and what could happen next, because I am still very optimistic that cryptocurrency prices will explode. And we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu Coin and a 436% increase in the burns, because the community continues to step up, even though the price action is a little stagnant. Let's talk about it. If it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and as you can see, we're going to be talking about this article in a second here, but let's focus real quick on a couple prices. First, the price of Shiba Inu Coin. 1,850 points per coin. Man, oh man, we tested the ascending trend line, got rejected as Bitcoin got rejected off of $73,600. $73,800 is the all-time high. The bulls couldn't push. Now, we have not fallen back down to the levels that we were at prior to that initial rally, right? 67,000 is kind of the floor where we were sitting before going up 10% and testing that $73,000 level. Right now, Bitcoin is falling. It's currently at $70,700. Now, this is a healthy rejection. The overall ascending trend that started back in September is actually still intact. And you guys can see that we continue to hit these higher highs and higher lows, and we continue to channel in a very healthy way. Almost a completely parallel channel right here taking place as Bitcoin continues to hit higher highs and, of course, these higher lows as well. Now, I would love to see a push through this 73,000. I would love to see Bitcoin hitting all-time highs ahead of the U.S. election, and I believe that we could still see that. Today's Thursday, right? Votes are pouring in, and actually, I went out. I did my civic duty yesterday and voted. You guys should do the exact same thing. If you have not done so or don't plan on doing it, why? Okay, that's just my 2 cents. Get out there and vote. Nonetheless, we're pulling back a little bit from the all-time high as Bitcoin rejected off of 73,000. There's not enough bulls in the market right now, and there is literally zero retail FOMO. You can look at any statistic that you want to look at. Downloads for Coinbase, downloads for Crypto.com, downloads for any cryptocurrency trading app. You could go out to Google and you can see the search statistics for crypto. Retail is sleeping right now. And you know what? I really don't care if they get passed by. You're here, I'm here. We're going to break through this all-time high, even if institutions are the ones that drive the price. And when Bitcoin does rip through this major level, Shiba Inu Coin is going to be following right along. We're simply pulling back and testing some support levels at the moment. Guys, just 4 days ago, Shiba Inu Coin was down here at 1,650 points per coin. Now we're pulling back to 1,850, 1,800 points per coin. We could absolutely springboard off this level and begin to move higher once again. We've just got to stay strong, and we've got to stay confident. So let's look at a couple statistics, and let's go over this article here. Before we jump into the article, let's look at the Fear to Greed Index. Right, the pullback over the last couple of days, I imagine, has drawn, the Fear to Greed Index back down a little bit, and that is exactly what we see here. It's actually kind of cool. You get a little, I don't know if this is like a little Halloween monster or what they got going on in their ticker here, but that's actually cool. 50 is the level of fear that we are seeing right now. Straight up and down. This is neutrality. It says fear, but this is neutrality. Investors are showing uncertainty. Uncertainty of whether they should be fearful. Uncertainty of whether they should be confident and greedy. And if you come out here to the CoinMarketCap Fear and Greed Index, let's see what it's showing. It's showing a level of 66 greed at the moment. I believe this one, based on us looking at this almost on a daily basis, I believe the CoinMarketCap Fear to Greed Index lags a little bit more than the CoinStats Fear to Greed Index does. That's just what I'm gathering from it. But what does this mean, right? A lot of people are still very uncertain about the upcoming election here in the United States. Here's what we shouldn't be uncertain about: the potential catalyst. I get it. If the vote goes one way, I'm going to be glad that I am holding some USDT in my portfolio because it's not going to be conducive to growth. It's not going to be conducive to cryptocurrency being embraced. And in fact, I'm not even going down that path, right? Because I truly do believe we are setting up for a very bright future. Now, on top of that, interest rates will continue to be cut. The GDP data that came out just yesterday showed that GDP actually contracted by 0.2%. We were sitting, that's not true. GDP came in with a growth rate 0.2% lower than the expected growth rate. GDP did not contract. The growth rate was lower than the expected growth rate, is the way that should be worded. It came in at 2.8%. Analyst expectations and previous readings were at 3%. To me, this indicates that the Federal Reserve can and should continue to cut interest rates to spark GDP growth as opposed to allowing it to decline. If you go through a period of high interest rates and high inflation for long enough, people will spend less money, and that may be what the indicators were showing there, which should lead to decreasing interest rates. Now, let's check this out. 436%. Let's see how much Shiba Inu Coin was burned. Notably, the SHIB burn rate recently skyrocketed 436% as large-scale holders, or whales, pushed up trading volumes with growing interest amid the token and broader market momentum. According to data from ShibBurn, Shiba Inu Coin's token burn rate surged by 436% in the last 24 hours, resulting in the permanent removal of hundreds of millions of SHIB from circulation. Data shows that 52 million SHIB were burned in the last 24 hours. That's actually a good amount, guys. 52 million Shiba Inu Coin burned in the last 24 hours, not bad. It says the significant spike in the SHIB burn rate in the 24-hour time frame is actually reflective of bullish sentiment in the cryptocurrency and is one of the most bullish signals. And it's one of the most bullish signals for cryptocurrency or retail holders because it's not institutions burning SHIB. Maybe whales, but it's not whales that are out there burning SHIB. It's retail investors. Retail investors like you and I who have been here for years who believe in this cryptocurrency. And I do believe that as Shiba Inu Coin follows Bitcoin up through these all-time highs, and as Dogecoin continues to gain off the speculation of Elon Musk running the Department of Government Efficiency, the Doge, and Dogecoin gains because of that, we could be gearing up for the largest bull market rally we have ever seen. I always want to end with this right here, okay? If you guys have not been accumulating, I've got a link for the KSEX centralized exchange down in the comment or down in the pinned comments and down in the description. These guys offer an incredible opportunity to go out there and buy up as many meme coins as you would like. And they have the greatest selection of meme coins that I have seen on a United States centralized exchange. And if you want to trade Shiba Inu Coin on leverage, maybe you haven't been accumulating, but you feel the rush, you feel the need to accumulate even more, you can do so up to 100x leverage. Now, all I ask is that you do so responsibly, right? 100x leverage is kind of crazy unless you're scalp trading. So understand what leverage means before you go out there and leverage trade and so on. But let me know what you guys are doing down in the comments below. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.